Welcome to this beautiful podcast without a name, but a name doesn't matter when you have a special guest. And today we have a very special guest. My name is Ivar, and here we have Killian. Fun fact: Killian actually introduced me to trading 5 years ago.
Yeah.
And so the reason we are in Bali now, the reason we are here, I am here, is also because of you. So that is amazing. And yeah. Just introduce yourself and tell the people what do you do, who you are, and how did you get into trading?
Okay, all right. Well, first of all, my name is Killian. I've been trading, I think, roughly six years, almost 6 years. First year, I think, just as many people probably watching this, lost all my money trying to trade. But I kept on going the whole time. I even remember I sold some paintings of my dad that he didn't know to get some more money.
Really?
Yeah, so I could continue trading. Yeah. And then after 1 week, I lost that money trading, and then the paintings were gone, the money was gone. So it was awful.
Did you sell him or not? Or
he found out later on. He asked me where's the painting? I started making up some story, but then I came clean, and yeah. But anyway, 1 year later, started becoming profitable and starting traveling around. So and I'm still traveling. So it's been already 5 years now that I'm actually traveling.
But that's pretty fast. Like you were profitable after 1 year of trading.
Yeah.
Most people, like for me, I did e-commerce and forex trading.
Yeah.
So it took me a while because I didn't have focus on one certain thing, right?
Yeah.
What made it for you that you had success in 1 year? That's super quick.
Basically, because when I do something, I go all in. So the only thing I did was trading and only trading.
So we had a small break because, technical stuff. But all right, so you sold some paintings.
Yes.
Your dad did not know.
No.
But you said, right, if I go all in on something, then I go all in and you do it fast. How would you go about? Forex is a business that is not about putting your time into it, right? Because for me, I was not at the moment when I started learning, but at the moment I knew Forex already.
Yeah.
The more time I put into the charts, the less my results. How's that for you? And especially for the beginning of your trading journey.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I agree and I disagree in both ways. So the more time you put into trading itself, actively trying to trade, open and close positions, all that, obviously that's the wrong thing to do. You need to wait for your setup, basically wait it, and then actually wait for the setup to play out once you open the trade. But there's many other things that you can do related to trading as well. So backtesting, backtesting is the best thing you can do. Go over your trading journal, reading books, like Trading in the Zone. So besides actively trading, there's so many things you can do to make yourself better as well. I think the toughest part for everybody that's new in trading is that there's just so much. There's 100,000 strategies, indicators, and all that. But the moment that I became from always losing all the money to winning the money is that when I only did break retest, so I did break retest trading, which is the simplest ever. Only on gold and only on one time frame, the 1 hour chart. Yeah. So once I started doing that, I actually became consistently and making money. Okay. So it was once that I realized hey, okay, first of all, I'm over trading. I'm doing everything that I can do, I'm doing wrong. So the emotions trading, the over trading. So once that I kept it simple, is when I became profitable. Yeah.
And is it your biggest takeaway for people that start trading Forex? Because Forex is getting bigger and bigger, everyone knows about it.
Yeah.
But it's very hard to start because what you said, there is so much information. Is the biggest thing for you, all right, if you start, just focus on one pair, one time frame, or what really made it for you? The simplicity that you have, the strategy, of course, was the strategy what made it for you successful, or also focus on one pair, maybe one mentor, one YouTube channel?
I think that, first of all, I believe that everything that you see has a chance that it actually works. Whatever strategy or indicator, it actually probably will work, but it's you. It's the way that you trade and do this that it's actually not working. Because because many times people try one thing, it's not working, then they go to another thing, or they try one thing for a long time, but they're not doing it properly. The risk management, the risk reward, letting the trades play out. So it's because of their own behavior, first of all, that something is not working. What I believe that all the things you see might actually work, like smart money concept trading. I'm a retail trader, break retest trading, indicator trading, support resistance trading. Everything of that might work. It's just your own trading behavior that makes it not work. So mostly that's the problem. So for the new people, I would say find a mentor, because that's what made the difference for me as well. So somebody you can see, okay, he's clearly profiting. You gotta find the difference between a marketing guru and who's actually making money from trading.
How do you know if someone is actually profitable or not?
Well, you gotta think, right? There's so many people that drive a Lamborghini. For example, right? I can
just
say
some. If they are legit, they won't mind, right? Because then they have nothing to hide. So
I think the stupidest trader, excuse my language, the stupidest trader, but it's the best example of a marketing guru, would be Mamba FX. Right? Every time I see that guy, I get like that feeling of frustration. I think he's a very clever guy because of the way that he puts himself out there, the way that he markets. He knows his target, his audience, so it's very clever in the way he does it, but he's not making money from trading, right?
Not at all. Is he not even profitable?
I'm not going to say things like that because I don't know, but I can clearly say that it's not the trader that paid his Rolls Royce, Lamborghini, whatever he has, right? If you look at it, a type of trader needs to be a very disciplined, consistent person that has emotional stability, and apart from that, have the analytics and the data and all that, because that's what's trading about. And if you then see some guy that is very emotional and the way that he talks and all that, then mostly that's not a real trader, because you need emotional discipline first of all. It's just like Daniel Savage. I do think that he makes money trading, but maybe the old Daniel Savage, the way that he gets aggressive when he loses a trade, and then makes that revenge trading and all that. I don't think that those people are profiting from trading, because the emotions will never allow it. So that's clearly a marketing guru. That's clearly a marketing guru, and then they make a course, they sell 1,000 of it, charging 500. That's a lot of money.
It is.
That's what paid the Lambo.
That's
so
true.
It's not the trading.
For people these emotions, strategy is 20% of everything. Strategy is not that hard to learn. What you said, if you do simple support, resistance, break, retest, that's no rocket science. But emotion is super important. How do people learn emotions? Do you have to blow up your account once to be able to learn it, or how can you prevent to need to lose money to still learn the emotions that come with forex?
I think many people, they need to lose it several. For me, I lost it so many times in a row, but I kept funding my account week over week. So whoever referred me to the broker made a lot of money. Right? It depends on the type of person. If you are fast and finding what's your problem, or if you're very solution minded, then you're gonna solve it quicker. But some people, they don't realize. For example, you're one of my mentorship students. I told you to analyze yourself, trading wise, but also behavior wise. Many people, they don't realize that it's that behavior that you need to analyze. Another mentorship student that's here in Bali as well, I'm not going to say his name, but he is a super smart person, super analytic. He has everything that he needs to make it in the trading space, but he was not consistently making that money. And then I told him, you need to start doing the journaling. Writing down all the trades you took, why you took them, how you entered, how that you managed it, and then if you won the trade or not. And after 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks gathering all that data, first of all, after those 4 weeks, you will not remember 4 weeks ago what trade you took. You don't remember.
No, absolutely.
But then also after those 4 weeks, you can see, okay, this is all the trades that I took. Did I win them? Yes. Perfect. Did I lose them? Why did I lose them? First of all, was it because of my analyze that just was wrong? If so, you can correct it and can see, okay, it was wrong, I should have entered there, or should have not entered, but you can analyze it. If it was not that, then also you can analyze, okay, actually the analyzed played out perfectly, but then why did I lose the trade? And that's mostly where the error for most people is that from all these 4 weeks, I got 20 trades. All the analyzes would make me money because I have risk reward, and maybe 60% of them I won, but I still lost money. And then you actually start finding out, okay, I managed them all wrong. I was hesitant, I got scared, I had a losing trade, and after that I didn't enter anymore, but this was my analyze, I didn't take anymore, that was the winning one. You had fear of taking the trade. Another one could be like, oh yeah, it was in profit, but then it came back, and then I closed it. Because I didn't want to have it, like, let it go to a losing trade, so I closed it. Or I put a stop loss to break even too fast. I was in a little bit of drawdown, didn't want to have it hit my stop loss, so I closed it. So your management is wrong, so you can analyze it as well. And then also what I think is that you're gonna have your trading journal, and you're gonna plan all your trades and all that, but there's gonna be, let's say you plan 20 trades, you put the 20 analysis, then look at your MetaTrader and look at how many trades you opened and how many you rolled down. Chances are that you opened 30 more trades than you actually rolled down because you overtraded. And then and that's gonna be all you losing.
And that's what I want to point out. Like for trading, but also for journaling, you need to have like self-discipline. And you need to have like zero emotions with money. But the moment you don't have emotions with money anymore, maybe because you have a lot of you, or because you knew how to work around it, it's easy to start fooling yourself. And how do you prevent, like first thing, how do you prevent to fool yourself? Because it's super easy with trading. Like I had it, sometimes even I still have it, that I have a super bad trade and I still take it. And I look to the left, well, no one sees me. Look to the right, no one sees me. So I fucking take it, and when I lose it, I don't tell anyone. So I'm just fooling myself. So how do you prevent that? And also, how can you be disciplined to keep on journaling, to keep on being consistent? Because journaling takes sometimes a lot of work, because you need to write everything down. So for me, it's like I journal for 2 weeks and I quit. I'm like, fuck this, not doing that anymore.
The two things I would say, maybe get 2 accounts. Get one account where you take all the analyzed trades, and take one account, a bullshit account, or however you want to call it, where that you just take the trades. Because you always have the feeling that you want to take the trade. And it's very hard to tell yourself, I cannot take the trade. But you can manage yourself. Right? So then you say, okay, you know what? I allow to take myself the trade, but not on this account. I have another account. And then on that account, you play around. You take those trades. And then after 1 or 2 months, anyhow, you're going to see the real account, like the one that you strictly do. The other one, you play around a little bit. Which one is winning? If you find out that this one is winning anyway, by all means, just go ahead. But mostly it's going to be the one that you were strictly with. So that's one thing, is that you don't block your emotions. You don't block yourself from, I'm not going to take this trade, because after a while you feel like you want to do it. So don't block the behavior. Manage the behavior. Like finding, okay, you know what? I got 2 accounts. Can be a demo account, can be a live account.
But in the end, you want to get rid of it completely, right? And if you still have like a second account, you're still...
It's treating your trading as a business. That's the mindset you need to have. When nowadays everybody's doing the prop firms, right? And then most of the people, they fail on it anyway. But before all those prop firms, I'm like the old school guy. But before the prop firms existed, if you wanted to have capital, you need to go to an investor. Tell them like, hey, I'm a trader. These are my results. I need some more money, because percentage-wise it's the same, but I can make more money, and explain him, show them the plan, show them the results. Get an investor. And then I believe I had that. It was 5 years ago, something like that. I had my investors. I was trading for them. But then imagine you're just taking random trades like that. If it goes good, it's all fine. But if it goes bad, the investor is going to come to you like, what happened? Why did you open the trade? So you need to explain
Yeah, that's the thing.
to the people, why did you take the trade, right?
I always say to people, you need someone that looks over your shoulder. Either it's a mentor, and if you cannot afford a mentor or anything, it's totally fine. But find someone that trades as well, and just say, hey, do you want to be my accountability partner? And you look at each other's trades, you hold each other accountable. Hey, why did you take this trade? You share like investors' passwords so you can see each other's trades, but you cannot trade on each other's accounts. Hey, you have 20 trades in your journal, but 30 in your MetaTrader. Explain. And that's the thing that I think that people need. You need someone to look over your shoulder. Either it's a mentor, an investor, an accountability partner. But still, for you, like the first year, it was yourself. Like, did you have mentors or any courses or?
The first year, no. So the first year I lost all my money. I was also in iMarkets Live.
Yeah, of course.
So maybe that's why I lost my money. Nobody knows to trade in that company, and don't really have many. It's a good company, but the people promoting it not always that great. But yeah, after that, once I had a mentor, he was not following my trades, but he told me to keep it simple. I started doing that. I was still over trading a little bit, I was clearly over risking in the first beginning, because then I actually made a lot of money, and then I lost a little bit of that. But I think just being, don't cheat yourself. Don't cheat yourself. You gotta be. There's no other way around it. You need to find a way to control yourself. Tell your mom, tell your dad, like you just said, find a partner that or do it together with somebody. But I think finding a mentor is the fastest way to grow.
I agree. And I started, I don't know, 4 or 5 years ago. I was like in these MLMs as well, using softwares.
That's where you know me from.
And that's how I got to know you. Like, I wasn't even planning on starting manual trading. I was super interested in all these softwares, which nowadays is even bigger than 4 or 5 years ago. But I saw like a video of you, and for me it was, hey, this guy, I saw somewhere, I don't exactly remember, that you were from Belgium. So like, if people speak the same language, it always like bonds you in some way. And I was like, hey, I like the vibe of this guy. Of course, strategy wise, it was fine. It was nothing. For me, it was like your vibe. The fact that you were like from Belgium was like, hey, let me reach out to this guy. So I think from a YouTube video, I went to your Instagram. You were not even focusing on Instagram a lot back then, like 4 or 5 years ago. And I messaged you like, hey, I see you do like this software, but also you do manual trading. I would be happy to learn, because for me it was like kind of the same. I had a business partner back then, and we, for 6 or 9 months, we were very profitable with the software. And from market open was Sunday night, 11 Dutch time. But in the first months, we always stayed up to see like the market open. And then like your emotion goes away, like your excitement of market open goes away. And so every Monday morning was the first moment that we opened our phones. And then I opened my phone, I opened my MetaTrader, and everything was gone in one night. And for him the same. And that was the moment that I saw the potential forex trading, but I was like, all right, fuck these softwares. I don't want to use it anymore. Without a stop loss, because it was like Martin Gill. And then I reached out to you because I saw the potential, and I wanted to know more about it. And like why I chose you was what I said, I like the vibe. But it was like the best choice I could make. But how do people know, like what would you, if you would choose a mentor, what would be like a must? Like, do you want to see their results? Do you want to have like a good connection with them? Do you need to be from the same country? Like, because there are so many people teaching. How do you know, like, hey, what person should I choose?
That's a good thing. If I would, that's a good question though. Knowing what I know now, I think there's some good communities definitely out there. Maybe you can take a community that has a lot of people in it, first of all, because then you can learn from each other. If you have some other people, I would not take too many people, but you find some good people that really want to do it. You can learn with them. Never listen to them because it's your own game.
Yeah.
It's only your own game,
Yeah.
so never take other trades. I would do that, but if I would look apart from the community, I think look at the person, the trader itself. Somebody that's driving a Lamborghini, again, I don't think that that's a real trader.
No.
Because it's shows that they are very money-minded, and also I like somebody with a certain lifestyle that it's not all about luxury, because I'm not really like that.
Yeah.
I believe if a real trader has so much money and he's like, you trade because you want freedom, financial freedom,
Yeah.
but also you want to do whatever you want. I believe a real person would not consistently promote things, sell things, and all that. So I would look at their lifestyle. Is he disciplined? Is he not only showing luxury but also actually charts? Is he showing numbers?
Yeah.
First of all, is he showing numbers? Actually, that's the most important thing. I believe you have Raja Banks. You know Raja Banks?
Yeah, of course.
He shows he's a better trader,
Yeah.
right? Many people say it's real, it's not real, but he shows it. So for me, that's transparent. You have James Storms. That's the only one as well that I see that he shows is my Facebook, and he's investor password. So I mean, for me as well. Like for example, last week we had a meeting. I just show you my meta trading. You know? So people that show it also, I think that's the first thing they clear. Like these are my numbers. The lifestyle matches it, and then the third thing is the strategy that they promote. Does that fit you?
Yeah.
I'm a swing trader, so I have 2 positions running right now. They probably run another week, maybe 2 weeks. So I open my trades and I go to the beach. My dad is here for a holiday. I go with him somewhere, just sometimes I check on it, but I'm very chill. I trade a 4-hour chart, so I'm very chill. I'm not a slave of my trading. My trading fits me, fits the lifestyle that I want. I have my computer with me, I check in the morning, at night, that's it.
But it's not always been like it, right? Maybe that's some...
it wasn't always like that.
Yeah, so what is for you... Right now you have the perfect balance. Like, trading doesn't overtake your life, but trading is part of your life.
Yeah.
But I think when you were like your last months in Thailand, maybe?
Yeah.
It was, or maybe before that, like 2 years ago, when you were stuck in Bangkok.
Yeah.
And then you started like day trading more because you could not do a lot of other stuff, right? You couldn't go to the beach.
COVID.
So you started like scalping, you started day trading, and then you were not like as happy as you are with yourself right now.
Yeah.
What made it like that? Like that you started swing trading, you went a little bit into like day trading, a little bit of the lower time frames, and now you're back into swing trading.
Yeah.
And it tells me you are focused on, right, I want to have like a lifestyle around forex and not forex decide my lifestyle.
Yeah.
What is like your biggest takeaway for people that struggle with, hey, should I do swing trading? Should I do day trading? I want to trade the London session, the New York session. I want to look at the charts all day.
The first thing is they just need to look at their own lives. What do you want? How do you see your life? What person you want to be? What's the lifestyle you want to have? And then if you have that picture, like I want to go that way, how does trading fit in there?
Yeah.
I like swing trading for that now. But there's other people that say like, I want to trade just a London session.
Yeah.
Roger Banks, for example, or you.
Too,
1, 2 trades, opening of the whole London session. I'll sit there, and after that, I'm done with it. So yeah, it needs to fit your lifestyle. So yeah, that's how you gotta find a little bit like how do I want to do it. But I believe like I did day trading, I did scalping.
Yeah.
I'm not bad at it.
Well, you are good at it, right? You had some like it's on your Instagram, so I can say it. Like you have like a 32K day on gold, like you have a 17K day. Yeah. So I think you're good at it, but it just fucks with your mindset.
Fucks with my mindset. It fucks with my mindset because once I start doing that, trading has this thing that it sucks you into it completely.
Yeah.
And when you start trading and scalping and like you see the money and you're busy in your flow, you forget that you have a life outside as well.
Yeah.
So you're not being social anymore. You don't do the things you want anymore. My example, I start smoking, start drinking coffee. I'm not starting eating anymore. And you can keep up with that for a little bit, but sooner you're not getting that happy anymore. You're getting very antisocial. I like sports and all that. I get skinny, then I start getting not so happy anymore neither. And then I think also you're not going to keep up with your trading then anyway. You're going to start to fuck up. So that's why I'm not doing scalping or day trading anymore, because the psychology behind it, if you're not very disciplined with it, you make it yourself so much harder. Also, scalping is like, it's go very fast. So it gives you more room to make errors. To get emotional.
I think that's what makes you as successful as you are right now. You are very you could critique yourself. Hey, I felt a pain somehow of day trading, not living how I wanted to live, or blowing my money. And you are very good at saying to yourself, hey, Killian, this is not working. I need to do something else. And not a lot of people, including myself, have that skill. But I think being aware of, hey, this is something that I'm doing, but I don't like it and I want to change it, that should be enough to change it. But it sounds easy, but it's not always easy. For me, I had a period that I was... I have so much knowledge, so I know exactly how to trade, but I was fooling myself every time, and I knew it. But it took me 2 or 3 months to say, Ivar, what are you doing? Come on, change it. But 2 or 3 months, I knew after a week already that I was not following my trading plan, my strategy. And that's also the thing with having too much knowledge. I don't know if it's a saying in English, but the grass is always greener on the other side. So all right, I have this strategy, and for a week, it's not working. It's not working. So you're gonna do something else, maybe try this concept or that concept, or no, just stick to it. Of course, you have a losing week, you have a losing month. It's part of the game, but just stick to it. And I think that's what you made successful. You're very good in critique yourself, saying, hey, I need to change this, I need to change that, and actually do it, and hold yourself accountable to keep doing it.
No, that's true. I think self-reflection in trading is a very important thing. Many people don't believe in it. Many people, they focus on the strategy, and you say, one thing, another thing, and this and that. You're not doing what you know you're supposed to do. You're not doing it anyway. It's just analyzing yourself. And for me, an example, I don't follow any other groups. I don't follow anyone's other strategies. I don't follow anyone. If you tell me hey, I went long on your USD, I'm gonna say that's good for you. But I'm never gonna think looking at the chart. I'm not in a bad way. I don't care about anybody else but my own in the trading space. And that makes me good, because if I don't see other things, I'm not gonna get distracted with other things. Obviously, that's a mindset that I got from my experience right now. I think the best thing you can do is write it down on a paper, this month I'm going to do that. And write down your rules and all that, stick it on your computer, and then hold yourself liable for that.
So you see it every day, right? People are too much in their heads. Same with journaling. Oh, I know what I do wrong. No, you fucking don't.
If you don't journal, you don't know. You cannot keep all that data in your mind. So in the morning, for example, in the morning, you can make your agenda, your planning, write everything down, do your journaling, stick to your plan, trade. Once you're done, stop it, journal again for the next morning, journal again. And once you keep that routine, it's going to be more healthy for you to keep your mind clean and fresh, don't get sucked into all these things, and know this is what I need to do, just do it. So it's really the journaling, your consistency, your routine, writing everything down.
What you said, treat it like a business. With a business, you have lots of stuff to do. You don't only focus on trading. No, you focus on trading, on journaling, on emotions, on eat good, go to the gym. To eventually, your result is good trades. What do you need for good trades? You need all of this. So that's good. One more thing about. Sorry.
Sorry. I think trading is you can compare trading to a sport, where that trading is performance based. You always need to be in the best shape. trading is not physical, but in your mind you need to be in the best shape the whole
Absolutely.
time, because you need to make clear decisions, you need to perform, you need to execute every day
Yeah.
to make that money. Even during a loss, when you lose the trade, a losing match, for example, in soccer, you're still gonna go play the next game and prepare mentally, physically, and do your training, and then go play the next match. So in trading is the same. You need to perform every day, execute every day. So you need to do all the steps to make yourself ready, clear for the next day. So so and it's not only executing. You're not only playing. A soccer player is not only gonna play the match every day full time. No, plays the match one time a week, maybe 2 times per week. For the rest, he like rests.
And he prepares
trains,
mentally.
He prepares, Like for me, I'm in Asia. I go take a massage.
Of course, that's good.
And Thailand, I had a massage almost every day just to chill. So it's not only about trading. It's about resting, giving yourself a break. So.
That's good. For me, what I do every morning is I write down some affirmations. Like people use affirmations for I want to be here in life or there, or how you actually write them is not saying I want to be there, but I'm there already, because it trains your mind to act like you're there already. And for me, trading is most important. So I can say, hey, I want to live in a house like this. It doesn't matter. For me, my affirmations are like 5 or 6 affirmations about trading. Like I am a successful trader. And then I take my biggest mistakes and I turn them into like a positive thing. So let's say that, for example, someone says, I move my stop loss to break even after 10 pips already, but it messes with his strategy because it comes back to break even, closes him out, and then goes to take profit, for instance. So what I would like put in my notebook is, all right, every morning I'm gonna, or you say it out loud, or you write it down, like, hey, I never put my stop loss to break even. Or you make a rule for yourself, I only put my stop loss at break even at 50 pips instead of 10. And that way you are like wiring your mind to think differently and to really like convince yourself of, hey, no, I'm doing this and this. And so that really helps me to, when I have a losing week, to still be positive and not let it get to me, because before it got to me. When I lost a couple of times, a couple of weeks, a couple of months, I cannot trade anymore, I'm so bad. No, I'm a successful trader, I know what I'm doing, I make 10% per month. Just do that, and I think it wires your mind. And so that's a little tip for you guys. One more thing I wanted to say about communities is, I have a community myself, but some people are in the community and they like it at first because you have new people, people to connect with, and like, hey, wow, this is awesome, other forex traders. But after 1 or 2 months, they quit, and I'm happy they do, because they experience that communities can mess with your trading, with your strategy, because you're gonna trade other people's trades, because maybe you will be in my community, you would share, like you said, I would, today I'm looking for an Euro USD loan. And he was in a sell. So what is he wanted to take a sell. What is he gonna do? He's changing his POI from like sell to buy, because you are an experienced trader and he's not, so he's want to take a buy. And in the end, his sell would have played out. And that's the thing with communities, like join my community or don't. I just want to help. I just want to have this community like support your strategy. And if it doesn't, like leave, and it's okay. And that's totally, and that's what I wanted to point out is, well, and now I want to get a little bit into these gurus, like more, like what are the intentions? Does someone really want to help? And helping, in my case, can be accepting that someone wants to leave the community because it's not doing his trading any good. That's helping. But if I would want him to stay, I can tell people, oh, I want to help. No, I just want to earn money. And that's the thing with a lot of gurus, like, what are the intentions? Like, when you help me, you did like 3 or 4 calls a week and you did not care. Is it still working? It is working.
Still
Yeah.
working, yeah.
So
Stop checking.
you did not care how many calls you did. You were like, I just want to help this guy out.
Yeah.
Like, we have a call every fucking day, and I don't care.
Yeah, yeah.
And I think that's the Mamba Vix that you said. I don't think he would do something like that.
Yeah.
That's my opinion. So that's, for me, that's important as well. Like, get to know people's intentions, see if they are pure, see if they are there to help you or to earn money. If it's to earn money, don't even bother, like, get a mentorship from that person.
Yeah.
Totally. So I want to name some people. You don't know who I'm gonna name.
Yeah.
And you don't have to tell if you think they are profitable or not, but
okay.
Are they a marketeer or are they a trader?
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
I can quickly go to the toilet.
Yeah, sure.
And this is the perfect moment to pause.
Yeah,
Let's go.
absolutely.
So I'll
Cut.
be back. I'll be back. Before I start pointing out things, I should really explain a little bit what I now currently offer, what I do.
Yeah.
So that they
Sure.
know that if I'm a marketer.
Yeah, and still it's just your opinion, right? And people, you can share your opinion.
Yeah.
So just say marketeer or trader.
Yeah.
That's your opinion, like who cares? But yeah.
I'll explain a little bit, right? So now what I have is, I have a signal group as well. So I'm a marketeer a little bit as well, obviously. I'm not hiding that, so I make commissions from brokers. I have like a paying service, so people can pay me to get access to my signal group as well. But what separates me from all the other people that I think is that I have a copy trader that actually copies the trades. You're connected to it, many other people as well, that copy my trades to other people, their accounts. So they actually don't need to do anything and just get my trades. People make money with it. And I think all the other marketing gurus, they don't do that. And if they really wanted to help you, like, hey, I care about you, follow my signals, my analysis, you will make money. If they really care about that, why don't they copy their trades?
Of course, that's what I mean.
If they're really making so much profit,
if
they go from 1,000 to 60,000, why not connect everybody of your community, your family, and give everybody that 60,000?
Because you want to help, right? Yeah, that's what I mean.
No, you want their money. And the way that brokers make money is when you lose. So they connect you to the broker, they give you the signals, they know you're going to lose, so the broker has your money and the broker gives you commission for that. So that's how the forex works. I'm not hiding it, I'm doing that too, but my signals actually make money. I believe that every strategy, also the other gurus, probably this strategy works, but it's people themselves, they don't. Some people use 1,000 leverage you do to risk and blow your account.
Of course.
So the people themselves, they lose it. But what makes me different is that I copy my trades to you. People make a lot of money with that. With proper risk management and real results. Now, I'm not going to go your account from 1K to 60K.
No, of course not.
But with 1K, maybe I make you 100 every month. So real results, real transparency. Nobody else actually does this. I've been doing this day in, day out.
We'll get into more detail because this is interesting to talk about. We'll get into more detail after the questions.
Remember it. Okay, alright.
That's it. Alright, so first you're already named and everyone knows Mamba FX. Second, you also named, but it's like Raja Banks.
Yeah.
Trader or marketeer?
Both. There's many people saying that it's fake. He owns the broker, right? So he owns the mini markets. He's the owner of that. There's many people saying that you can change the history of your MetaTrade and the logbooks to make it, look real. So I don't know what's the truth about that. I think Roger Banks, he can trade. He trades live. He has his YouTube live streams. You cannot fake that. So I think he's a real trader. I like how he sometimes points out other people.
Oh,
absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So I think he's real. And I think his marketing is also very well done. So he obviously makes money with that, with magic keys, but why not? It's a business. So I think he's true. He's real. I like him. I followed him for a while as well on YouTube. Didn't follow his trading, but just listen to him. So I like that. I like that.
I would say my opinion as well too. I got your back, bro. I think it's real too. I saw I had a period that I really got into his strategy, not anymore, but he knows so much stuff. And for me, the fact I know that if you watch every video of him that's out there, you can trade.
Yeah.
And for me, that convinces me he's a trader. And maybe I think he's real. But if he would like fake his results, I wouldn't care, because the knowledge that he's putting out, if I study every video, I would be able to profit. Because his knowledge of candles, of everything, he has a super simple strategy, like we talked about before. You have break and retest, he has support resistance, but then he really looks into the candles, and that's it. Super simple. So that's also, take that into account. Maybe he's a marketeer, maybe he's a trader, but if you study everything he does, you can trade. So for me, I would say he's definitely real. And that's something to talk about later on as well. Like, not every meta trader account, like people have collaborations, right? Traders have collaborations with MetaTrader or with brokers. So their account says, hey, this is real, but it's not real. So we'll get into all the broker and the prop firm world.
Alright, sure thing.
Alright, second person, Lambo Raul.
Lambo Raul. Tricky question. I don't really know. I've been in his signal group. Probably I've been in everybody's signal group. I probably bought everyone their calls as well. I think Lambo, he can trade. His the trades he takes have risk reward 104, 103. He looks at the daily, then goes all the way down. So he does his top down analyze. He makes breakdown videos. So the value actually that he brings is good. I don't know about his signals, if it's actually going to make you money or not. I think I follow that a little bit. What I do is I go in the trading groups, I put an EA on it that takes the signals, I follow up, and then I see the results. I also put a mirror trader on that, so if you would do the opposite, I also check if it will make the results.
And you were profitable.
Yeah, with many traders, so very funny story. Clever Pips, for example. Mirror that guy, you're gonna do the opposite, is what mirrors means.
Crazy.
And you'll make money. So Lambo Raul, I think, makes money. He also on FTMO made 70,000 in the very beginning stages. I think that's true, but he has so many people following him that if he goes to FTMO, they can make a deal, and then he brings in so many people for FTMO, they make 70,000. You don't know if it's true or not, because many of all these things are made up. But obviously, where his real money comes from, he owns a broker. He owns Leveled Up Society, so the funding, the prop firm funding. He has his calls. He has a signal room. I don't know if that's still open or not. He promoted EA. Don't know what happened with that. Apparently not so well. Promoted EA. But just to give you an example, he promoted an EA that passes the FTMO challenge. Gold Eagle, I don't know what it was, but they asked 2,000, 3,000 euros, 1,000 people joining in. Let me just do the calculation. So 1,000 people at 2,000 euros, that's 2 million. And they sell that in 1 or 2 weeks. They promote it, it's sold out in 1 or 2 days. That's how big their following is.
And that's the thing, people with an influence, they become a marketeer because they have the potential to earn money in a different way. And I think it's easier for them. It gives them less stress because trading. So I think they still trade to support their marketing, but at the end they earn more from marketing, which is
it's the other way around. Their marketing supports their trading, because it's not they don't make the money anymore with trading. The trading ID creates a concept to fuel all the other businesses. So for an example, they made $2 million from selling an EA in a few weeks, right? Put a 1 million account and make 0.3% on it. That's 30,000. Sorry, make 3% on it. That's 30,000. They never show their account balance, but they show I made 30,000, 3%, which is good, right? Making 3%, that's perfect. That's a very good idea of trading. But it's just I made 30,000, but in fact he made 2 million with promoting EA. He just used a little bit to trade with, and then he buys a new Ferrari with a little bit 400,000.
And left. I watched went to his YouTube channel yesterday to get some knowledge about this. And you see, like, I made every video, I made 40K, 50K, 60K, this, that. But you don't see his losses. And that's not only with Lambo, that's with everyone. Like, I can make a screenshot as well of like a 1K or 10K trade. Yeah. But it doesn't mean I didn't lose 20.
Yeah, and another thing is, right, sorry to interrupt you, if you would make 40 or 50K a day trading a few hours, right, like the way they promote, would you still work and live that life they have and put so much effort into, you know, this business and course and all that?
Yeah.
Or would you just travel and chill, be with your wife, kids, happy life? You know, so the money obviously is coming from the marketing, and they need to keep that up because now they have a $2 million house with all this cost, needs to be maintained. You know, so they need to keep it up. But I think if it really would make 50,000 a day trading, I wouldn't care about helping you making your money.
Of course not. No. And also, if you would still be wanting to help, which is like maybe like a personal thing, that's okay.
Yeah.
But his signals, I saw a video of a guy copying his signals.
Yeah.
He does two things. After a losing streak, he creates a new Telegram channel, and then everyone in his Telegram, all right, join his new channel, because he's keeping track of his record in the Telegram channel.
Oh, really?
And then he has a clean sheet, and he just like covers his losing streak. So if you join his channel, like every week, every month, I don't know how often, you get a link for a new Telegram channel, which is weird. Then second thing, if you send out signals, you want to help people profit. And if they don't profit, you do it for the money.
Yeah.
A guy copied his signals for a month, and he, of course, he lost money. But the thing is, these signals were sent out when sometimes the take profit was already hit. So he sends out a signal, and he says for his stats, all right, it was a winning trade, but people cannot copy it. So in the end, it's like, if you really want to help, and you cannot like send out your signals on time so people can make a profit, why do you send out signals? Just stop, because you're not helping anyone, but you're earning money, so you keep on doing it.
Yeah, and that's the point, right? This is how the signal provides. I got 3 take profits on my signals as well. But I give you 3-4 techniques on how to follow it up, and I'll tell you, if you have a late entry, first TP is 20 pips based from your entry, right? So I'll tell you, like, you know, because sometimes you're a little bit late. But this is how signal providers, they manipulate their results. Let's say they have they have 3 take profits, right? The first TP is 20 pips, the second TP is 50 pips, and then the last TP, for example, is 100 pips. And then their stop losses, let's say 40 pips. Alright, so that a 40 pip stop loss, let's say a 120 pip TP, that would be a 1-on-3 risk reward trade. But the first TP is already at 20 pips. So there's an 80% chance, algorithmically wise, that they actually gonna hit that first TP. Right? So that's why they have this accurate, like 80% accuracy, because just algorithmically wise, they already you know, have that in their favor. And then once it hits TP1, they said it was a winning trade. Even after that, it goes to stop loss, it was a winning trade. And then, okay, that was 20 pips. But if the next trade, for example, then goes to TP2, they say that, which is 50 pips, they say TP1, TP2, 70 pips, right? If it goes to stop loss at 40 pips, you only say you lost 40 pips. But if they say TP2 and TP1 hit, it's 70 pips, right? But if you lose the trade, you got a full 40 pip loss with your full lot size. If you hit TP1 and 2, it's only partially as well, so it's not the full amount neither. There's a whole manipulation game to get a high accuracy, but the risk reward is not what it is. You know, so
that is marketing, right? If you do it like that, you care more about marketing than about helping people. So that really, if you take a service from anyone, which is okay, just do it for a week, do it for a month, and just stop if it's not working. And that's, I know Killian, like personally, of course, and that's what makes you like the person you are, like your signals, and that's like no cap. I think the only signals that I could find that are like really profitable and not like 40% per month. No, maybe you make 5 to 10% per month.
Yeah.
Which is amazing. You could pass challenges with that, funding challenges.
Yeah.
You could like with the funding challenge earn even lower your risk. Aim for 3% per week.
Yeah.
And with like a 100k account, you could earn like easily 3k.
Yeah.
Which would like cause you to either quit your job or like work 1 or 2 days less. So that's amazing, and that's what I like for people. If you wanna like copy your trades, like I will in the description, I will like link your Instagram and also your free Telegram channel so people can join. But like, can you tell people a little bit more about how exactly does it work? Like they can join a Telegram group. Yeah. And then what? How does it work?
So I've got a free channel where I send out 1 signal per day. So my signals also they come with an analyze, so you can learn from it. And then besides that, so they get 1 signal per day. They get a lot of spam from testimonials from my premium group. I make sometimes I'm not that consistent with it. Sometimes I make a video where I break down all my trades and then go over why I took them, how I could manage it, all those things. And if you want to get all my trades, all the ones that I take, there's 2 ways you can join. There's a free way, you just use the broker that I'm partnered with to trade, and then I get a commission from the broker, so that's how I get paid. Or if you don't want to do that, you want to use the broker you're with, you can just pay a certain amount to get lifetime access. You can join my group. If you join my group, you also get access to that copy trading. So just get a VPS, you install the software, and automatically you get all the trades that I'm taking, which is also, for now, still free. So you just join once, and you get all of that for free. I'm making a whole course, which I'm not going to charge any money from, so there's no patch on that. It's going to be on YouTube. I think it's 27 videos.
Wow.
It's going to be there.
All for free.
All for free, yeah.
That's awesome.
So that's what I'm doing now.
Good. Alright, so if people want to join, again, link in the description.
Also, what I do is that I pass people their funding challenges. So it's not with an EA, right? So all the other gurus, they use an EA to patch a funding challenge, because the funding challenge is on a demo, right?
Yeah,
and they have this EA that works on demo accounts, but not on live accounts. So they cheat you the way in, and then after you get a live account.
Can you tell people like what exactly is a funding challenge? I know if everyone's familiar with a funded account.
A funding challenge or prop firms are basically they are companies that give you capital funds to trade with. You need to do 2 exams, 2 challenges. Where that the first one you need to make for most of the prop firms, you need to make 10% profit in 1 month of trading. You can only go 5%, have 5% drawdown, and 1 day max is 10% overall. And once you pass that, you get the second challenge, you need to make 5% profit, I believe, with the same risk limits. Once you pass those 2, you actually get 100, 200, 300, 400,000 or 1 million sometimes of money to trade with, and you can keep 70% of the profits you make. So very interesting for
people that don't have a lot of money to put in. Like if you have 1,000, you can put 1,000 into like this funded account, and for 1,000 you would get like 200k in capital. And then what I like about prop firms, it decreases your stress level or your risk level of wanting to earn like a shit ton of percentages. Because if you only have $1,000 to trade with and you want to like use it to pay a couple of bills, you need to make at least 10 or 15% or maybe 20% per month to be able to like cover like a quarter of your energy bill. And if you have a funded account, you put $1,000 into it. If you earn only 1% per month, you would earn 2k. So you can trade with like no stress. You can be very chill, and that's what I like about prop firms.
It is, and like this is how transparent I can be, right? So this is my own account right now.
Can you show it like on the screen? Oh, there is a pop-up.
There's a pop-up. On my battery. So I'm at 58,752. I got 2 trades running right now. I got my history of the week. Says 6,832 of profit. And no lie, so it's December. I had like it was a little bit more rough. I was up quite a lot of money, but then I hit it 3 stop losses
Yeah,
in a
which
row.
happens.
Not yesterday, but before that, in 2 days in a row. So my profit is a little bit less, but still overall profit. So for example, I got another one here, which is $1 million account for a client that I'm passing is mint funding. So he gave it to me 990,000. Then I can say he lost already 1%. And I was like, can you do this? Okay. Obviously they pay me to do this as well, so it's not free. But I actually made him already almost 30K, but then I had 3 losing trades. So it's now at 28K, so I can go to my history here as well.
And that's the thing, like keep your losses small and your wins big, right? Like you had 30K and you lost 3 trades and you're at 28, which is totally fine.
It's totally fine, yeah. So you can see in total as well, it's still at 31,000 of profit I made for him. And the accuracy, like mostly blue.
Almost only blue. And that's the thing, like don't let these 3 losses get to you. Yeah. And it's part of the game. So this is super transparent. I appreciate you sharing it as well. And
this is a live one, so a live funded account. It's a 200K account. I'm now up at 1,278. So basically 1,200 in profit. I got another one. Let me check the other one. It's also a live account that I'm managing for someone. He was up roughly 6,000-7,000, but again, I got 3 losing trades. But he's still up around 5,000.
That's awesome.
So that's good. Let me check the month. Yeah, so.
That's super cool. Yeah.
So
for people, you can join his Telegram, and then he gives you signals, but he also does like management of your account. Yeah. So if you want to do that, hit him up as well. Then I need to have one more person. Okay. Because
what do you think, Lambo?
Oh, Lambo. I think he can trade, but he loses more than he wins. Okay. I think, what I personally think, and it's my opinion and opinions you can always share, I think he would make this 50K, 60K, 70K on a day, but he would not show his losses. And I think for marketing purposes, maybe he has a deal with FTMO, that he has like 10 accounts and he just goes all in. That's what I think. And if 1 or 2 accounts do good, bam, screenshot, and the other 8 accounts he blows, and maybe something like that. I don't fully trust the guy. I respect what he did, and that's the thing. I respect all these guys for building such a big audience and like so much respect for that, because consistency and
it's a very tough business.
It's very like tough. But I admire what he's doing and how he built everything for himself. But I don't really trust the guy or something because he's too much realistic to focus on helping people. I don't think he cares about helping people.
Nothing in this industry is about helping people. Yeah. For example, yes, I help you. Yeah. But you pay me for it. Yeah. Right.
Yeah, but
if I do mentorship, it's totally different. I help you because I like you. Because I first get on a call with you. If I don't like you as a person, I'm not going to waste time mentoring you, first of all. But everything is made to make money. And forex. It's a money business. You're in the business for making money. So everybody's saying, I want to help you. Forex is a business just to make money.
And that's what I said. Of course, you earn money for helping him, but what are your intentions? And I think that's where people need to look at. Like, I paid you, of course, but are you going to like do 1 call in a month or fucking 4 per week? That's the difference. I know, because you talked about leveled up society as well. Third trader, Killian, legacy of Killian. No, third trader, the FX LXG. Okay. Is like the business partner of Raul, right?
Funny thing, right? So they have leveled up society together. And yesterday or this week, I saw FX LXG promoting Rocket 21 funding company.
Oh, the one he said was free, but it's free if you get your payout, or
no. So what he said is, I'm gonna pass your challenge. I've been testing out the system. And as you know, I'm already testing it before I give it to you people for months. That's how they always say it. And then they do something, and 1 month later, where is that service? You're not talking about it anymore. But anyway, so he owns, I don't know if he owns, but he's a partner with Leveled Up Society together with Lamro for what I can tell from it. And then this week he's promoting Rocket 21 challenge accounts, and I can pass it for you. I got the system that passes you, and then it's this amount of money for me to pass you on this account size, whatever. Why is he not doing that on his own prop firm, leveled up society? Why is he doing that with another type, right? So he's promoting this EA. Like there's so many people nowadays doing it. This EA that trades the demo accounts past you, and he has his own prop firm. Why is he doing that on another prop firm? So he makes a lot of money for the people on another prop firm. Yeah. He knows that probably he might actually pass them, so that's fine. And then he knows anyway all these people that need an EA to pass it, they're gonna trade on that live account for 1 month. They're gonna all blow it because they cannot even pass the challenge. He blow it. He gets all the commissions. And then he's going to continue with Leveled Up Society because that's what he owns. Yeah. But he's not going to put Leveled Up Society in any danger for passing so many people the challenge, because then maybe he needs to pay out people, So he does another one, and then he promotes for other people, promotes Leveled Up Society. So it's like... That's true. Yeah, the guy also makes so much money.
Yeah, and because I really like the guy.
But I like him though.
But I talked about your vibe. I like his vibe. But if you really see what he does, I'm like, all right. Example: he had a video and he was like, I'm up 4K in profit, blah blah, which is good. That's awesome. But then he had a gold trade. It was CPI news, I guess, and he had a gold buy, and he never uses take profits, right? He watches his trade, he monitors his trade, and then decides when he gets out. Yeah. And because he had no take profit, like this gold skyrocketed. So he made 55K on one buy, and he was, of course, he was like, what the fuck, what is happening? Yeah. But that's not the standard. That's obviously, right? Yeah. That's okay. And he did not say it was a standard, but I think standards for him is like, all right, he has a 4K profit, which he was clearly showing off with. All right, like 4K, 5K. Maybe sometimes 10K, which are the wins, then you still have losses as well. So of course they make money, but then they make videos about giving away $100,000 of forex profits to this guy. And I'm like, that's not your forex profit, that's profits of Leveled Up Society. Because I think they profit, but they profit just enough to live like some sort of luxury lifestyle. Yeah. But they don't earn like multiple 6 figures per month with only forex trading. I think they do with Leveled Up Society and all these challenges. Yeah. And that's also marketing, right? Like forex made me buy this. No, forex did not make you buy it. Like your courses or your prop firm makes you buy it. Yeah.
No, it is. It is. And for example, but first of all, I like him. Yeah. He's very laid back. Yeah. He's not showing off luxury that much. He has a Lambo and all that as well, but he's like not rubbing it in your face like all the other.
He's just saying, should we take the Aston Martin or the Rolls Royce today?
Yeah, he did say that in one of his other videos. And then he did a day in the life trade where he plays PlayStation, wakes up with a chick in his bed. I mean, that's not the best thing, but okay. But still, I like him because he shows his breakdowns. Yeah. He's also swing trading, the set and forget, which comes from IML and not from him, that caption. He also made my Fixbook track records that he was showing. I made 12% this week, and I'm on a winning streak and all that. So actually, I like it because he promotes the trading and not the lifestyle. Yeah. And I believe he is a good trader. He also goes to the weekly and all that. And for everything I shows, I've never been in his groups, but for whatever he shows is good. But obviously, he makes the most money with marketing as well. Yeah. He has Swing Trading Lab, Signals. I don't know if he has a calls. They have Leveled Up Society. Then he promotes Rocket 21. And you gotta know, every time that they promote something, it's not a few people. It's like hundreds, if not thousands of people. Julius Banks, and I really love the guy. He was one of my mentors as well. There's some things I like about him, some things I don't really like about him. But overall, he's a real good trader. I believe in him. He's very I believe that he has the good intentions with the people. I don't know if you know Julius Banks.
No, I know who he is, but
okay, yeah. But for example, he has the Learn and Earn group that he promoted this week, and he had over 2,000 people signing up for it.
And they
But
pay?
imagine that, you know.
What did they pay per person?
I don't know. I don't know. I
Yeah.
didn't check that, but I know that
Yeah.
you know, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
And it's just like they make it like that, and then they promote something else and this and that. And
but like, would you, if you would have an audience like that, and you would still have the knowledge you do right now with trading?
Yeah.
What would you do different?
What would I do different? Actually, that's a good question. That's a good question. I think if I have an audience like that, I would try to find the best solution for them as well. But it's hard to do because people always will still fuck up themselves.
Yeah.
I can give you the best course, I can give you the best strategy, I can give you the best signals. If you over leverage my losing period, you're fucked anyway, right?
Yeah.
So it's, if you have a big audience like that, anyhow, I do understand that it's very hard to make profit for everybody.
Yeah.
Right? And if 2,000 people are connected to my copy trading, you know, it's going to be very hard for me stress-wise as well, I think. And maybe the broker is not going to like that I'm making 2,000 people profit as well. So there's something going to happen about that. But what I would do differently is focus more on how people manage the trades, more mindset.
Yeah.
I would work. The problem is mindset, so I would try to work more on that. I'm not at that level yet. I actually never thought about that question, but I would really look at the whole community and see like where is the problem with everybody. Is it the trading? For some people, but mostly it's the behavior. So try to find something in that. I also believe if nobody does it, but if you would make just one course that clearly is just made for psychology. Tips, tricks, how to manage, control yourself, your behavior, analyze yourself, all that, then you would make a ton of money as well. Because that's where everybody is struggling with. Not with another trading strategy, it's your behavior. And if you find something for that, marketing-wise as well, should not be saying that, it's so easy to market. Because you can relate to every problem I was saying in this course.
Every trader.
You're going to look at my funnel, my landing page, I can relate to that. Somebody else can say, I can relate to that. And you can say that anyway. So, but that's what the real problem is. So maybe something like that.
And you said right now you are recording a course, 27 videos. You cannot launch it for free.
Yeah.
If you would have this audience that we talked about from Julius Banks, and you know you're probably going to sell hundreds, maybe thousands of a course if you would launch it.
Yeah.
The same course that you are launching now for free, knowing that at least hundreds, maybe thousands of people would buy it, would you charge for it or would you still make it free?
I would charge maybe $10 to get my cost of marketing out of it.
Yeah.
This is a concept that I had a while ago, but you know, I'm sometimes comfortable with my own trading that I don't really continue the ideas that I have. So I don't need to. I could make money, you know, I'm planning it, but you know, I'm not consistent with it. If I would charge $10 for this psychology course, I would say, all those people registering, and it probably would be a lot because they enter for so cheap. Maybe I don't even cover my marketing spend on that if I would run ads. But then all those people will join, they get to see me, they get to trust me, they get familiar with me. They're like, this guy makes sense. They cannot check out all of my other services. And then I make money on that.
But the reason I'm asking is we don't have a big audience. And that's why... Not yet, of course. But right now we don't have a big audience. And I think if we would have the audience, you would act differently. Not you, but like growing an audience like that, of course you're going to use it to monetize it. So we are talking about all these guys, they are marketeers. But I think if we would, like tomorrow, we would have like 100,000 like real Instagram followers, we would start thinking about marketing more as well. Yeah,
of course, because we want to make money as well.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying you cannot make everybody winning in the trading space because it's so hard people fuck up themselves.
Yeah. So it's not wrong to start to focus on marketing if you're a trader.
No, but I think the thing that you can do different is make it more real. Don't tell people go from 1,000 to 60,000.
No.
Because if they're gonna try it, they're gonna blow their 1,000, and maybe they only had 1,000.
Yeah.
So what you can do is maybe try making a difference and keeping it more real, and giving a real mindset, a real honest perspective to other people, to your audience, and saying like trading is made for an extra income.
Yeah.
And until the account is big enough and you can live from it, you need to keep it like that, and don't try to get rich. Like how all these people promote. I got my Lambo from trading, it's from marketing, and you trading, you make a few percentages per month. So why don't these people that are so intended with helping their community, don't create a real service out there as well? You know what? I'm gonna make you 20-30% per year.
Yeah.
Right? Because that's how you find. I'm this professional trader, gonna make you 20% per year. The real estate is 7-10%, so I give you double. Put money in there. People are going to put 1,000, or 2,000 or more, whatever in it. But every year it grows and grows, and they can compound and like a real service. Without scamming people, without blowing their accounts.
Yeah, because you have opportunity, and of course you want to use it, but you want to use it in like in a good way to really keep like the value for the people, and also to like earn yourself, which is okay.
And then you can charge people for it.
Yeah.
You can also just take the spread commissions and swap fees or whatever the deal you have with the broker, or if you own a broker. And that's really helping your community with a real service, showing a real mindset, showing what trading is really about. Instead of trying to get them into your broker, give them signals, give them 1 on 500, 1 on 1,000 leverage, because that's what they need to blow their account. And then put their money in your pocket, and that was just another person's savings that you got, so yeah.
Awesome. All right, I think this is what we're gonna end it with.
Yeah.
You still have something you want to share, or want to ask, or want to tell them, or me, or you said everything you want to say?
FXLNG, what is your opinion?
I really like the guy. I think he's real, but I think he makes more from marketing than trading.
Yeah.
But what I said about Raja as well, maybe it doesn't matter if people earn more with marketing than with trading. Doesn't matter. As long as you know, hey, their strategy works. It's something that would fit in my lifestyle. Same with Raja. It's super simple. If you can take these concepts and make it work for yourself, I'm okay that they earn like a shit ton more with marketing. As long as I like the guy, I like his vibe, I know his strategy is good, then that's fine. Yeah. All right, then one last thing. If you want to learn to trade, I have a beginner's course. So if you are not trading yet, you can join that for a couple of bucks. It's in the description. And if you want to join your senior group, Kilian's senior group, it will be in the description. Your Instagram as well. If people have questions, they can send you a direct message on Instagram, I guess.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you for hopping on this podcast, for sharing all the value. And I hope you guys found it valuable as well. And let me know in the comments down below what you thought about it. We were very transparent. We were, I think, we had our own opinions, which is okay to share.
Yeah.
And if you guys have some questions, drop them in the comments, and I'm we're happy to see some questions from you guys. So thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, bro.